I feel like I'm in a long drive contest. Let's go. Let's go.
280.
Come on. Yeah.
280.
We did it.
There she is.
We got it.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Huge treat for us today, Michael.
It's be good.
We have been joined by one of our favourite people in the Canadian golf industry, Amaya. Lovely to see you.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here today.
We have been planning this for quite some time.
Yeah.
I think, we actually started talking about it at the first tee event at Toronto Golf.
Oh, yeah.
That you two organised.
Yes.
Back in, when was that? Oh,
July of last year.
July.
Yeah.
So literally this has been a year or so in the making.
Oh, yes. I've been so excited. So thank you guys for finally making this happen. It's fantastic.
No worries.
We're delighted to have you on. Should we embarrass Amaya with our laundry list of titles and the things that she does? Golf Canada, contributor to Score Golf.
She is Golf Canada.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay. We're going to cut that.
So, you know, Amaya is someone that we got to know, have grown to seriously, and I'm going to embarrass you, we've grown to seriously admire Amaya and what she does, all the different things she's involved in. Love to let you actually tell a little bit your own story about, you know, you moved here from Antigua, and that's where I'll stop, and you can, you know, fill in the rest. But let's get to know you a little bit.
Sure. So my name is Amaya, and I was born in Antigua, raised in Antigua, started playing golf when I was 5. Used to travel throughout the Caribbean playing competitively. I kind of took a hiatus from golf for 10 years because I was practicing as a lawyer between Antigua and the UK. I moved to Canada 2 years ago, and I started working as the manager of this incredible program called First Tee Ontario. So I get to manage the program in this province with the support of folks like Club Champion. And Mike, you have been an incredible support over the last 2 years or more. I think you were here before I was. I also am the founder of a group called Black Women Golfers that aims to get Black and BIPOC women into the sport. I recently, last year, passed the PAT. So now I'm a golf professional, believe it or not, which is wild. I did not expect to be here. So excited about that. And yeah, I also have a social media channel called Golf Interrupted, where I document my journey, my games, where I play, and a lot of the people I get to play with, and a lot of the causes that I personally believe in.
Cool.
When you first started to, like, we got to know Amaya at a little kind of cocktail party after the first tee event that you guys hosted, and we're like saying to Amaya, like, oh, you know, where are you from? Like, and you started kind of listing these things. Oh, well, I was living in London for 10 years, and I'm a lawyer, and like all these things, and I'm like, how have you done so much in such a short space of time? But you are just an incredible person at what you do and the organizations you help.
Thank you.
So yeah, I
Thank
think
you
it's
so much.
good. We'll put links to all of your channels, Amaya, and you know, love for you guys. Please, you know, follow along Amaya's journey. You do an amazing job at documenting that. It's not easy to do it. No. Everywhere you go, turn the camera on and document it.
Yeah.
Because it sometimes feels like the things that should be your fun time is then turns to work.
Absolutely. I was talking about this recently, where you have to choose. You're either playing golf to have fun and enjoy yourself and go out, or you're playing golf because you want to shoot a good score and actually start to improve, or you're going out for content. So it's one of the three, and I feel like recently content has kind of taken over. So happy to be here and kind of do both. Enjoy a little bit of golf and a little bit of content. So thank you for having me. And also, again, thank you for your support. You guys have been fantastic since I first met you, always reaching out and seeing if there's anything you can do and look for ways we can work together. And I just really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. More than welcome. And it's good to grow the network of people who can influence this game for the better.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, on to the clubs. So this is a little bit of a contentious one here today, right? Because Amaya has been in to see us before. Patrick Burke, you are on player cam as we speak.
Cam.
So we're just about to see what kind of job Paddy done.
Check LinkedIn, Patty. You might be out of a job today.
No, I was there when you guys had your fit. You and Paddy had a great time, and he got you into some new irons. I think a new 3-wood. There was a new G425 3-wood involved. There was
3-wood, rescue, 5-wood, full set of irons, wedges. The only thing I think we didn't do was putter.
That's right. And and Paddy actually was honest enough with you to say he thinks your driver was really, really good.
Yes,
We are
and
gonna
that's a
test
bone of
that one.
contention between us because I've not been able to let this driver go for years, and I don't think I'm ready yet. I think it's still the best one.
Okay, we will see. We will see. But we're going to take a look at your irons. I want to just do a check-in with you.
Yeah.
Amaya, you're in a spot that we actually talked about it last week on the channel. You get to this kind of, we're not really at the midpoint in your season, but just calendar year working at the midpoint.
Yeah.
So it feels like we should be making those check-ins. You're not really taking as many lessons as you were in the off-season, working with your coach Sean at TPI?
TP Performance Academy.
TP Performance Academy. So Sean Burke, we've known Sean for a long, long time. One of the top coaches in the GTA, really is.
Yes.
Great guy, great coach. And you guys do great work together. He's really helped your game.
He's been fantastic, honestly. And he's given me a lot of tips. And I want to say a lot of my swing now is based on me not practicing enough of what we went through in the off season, because as soon as the season starts, I feel like there's no time. Or maybe I don't prioritize practice as much as I should.
We all talked about that, didn't we, off camera? We all talked about our own tendencies to either play or practice. And yeah, we need a little bit of a better blend always. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and hit some with your own irons. Let's see what's going on with those, and then we'll look through the rest of the bag of Maya.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Are you creative when you play? Do you like to hit shots and shapes, or do you like to just play fairly,
So I feel like every season I have a different ball shape depending on what I've worked on. Okay. So last season it was a big draw, so I would play according to my draw. Yeah. This season, with some of the changes I've been making and some of those that I haven't really implemented yet, I have my face more open at impact, so I've been seeing more of a fade. So that's kind of what it's been this season. I wish I could be more creative navigating the course, but I feel like I see what my shot shape is and I play accordingly.
Love it, love it.
That wasn't the fade I was talking about, by the way.
Well, it's interesting, when you speak about, and when people speak about, I've got a bit of an open face. Typically, the face does what the path allows it to do, or sort of tells it to do. So if we look at just the first few shots, and we look at your club path typically being out to in, so kind of swinging to the left, really, it's hard for the club face to be anything other than open if the path is moving in that direction. So that's kind of why your club face is there. One of the things that I'm kind of keeping an eye on is that dynamic loft. Am I knowing that the 6-iron in this set is about 26 degrees?
Yeah.
At times, the loft presented is higher than the amount of loft in the club.
Right.
That's why we're getting that slightly heavy strike. So we're not creating that compression, that forward shaft lean scenario where we're going to get the efficiency or smash factor, whichever term people like to use. We're not quite getting that as high as we would like. So I think as we start to go through this a little bit, maybe we can lean into a little bit of that stuff with you and sort of remind you of some of the things that could really help towards that stronger strike.
Yes, please.
Let's have a little bit of fun. So, two things. Backswing depth will be helped by the fact that that's obviously an angle, so you will naturally get a little bit deeper into your backswing, which will help keep the club from going too much that way. Even if your default movement is to slightly steepen, which is totally fine, you're coming from a slightly deeper position when you do it. So when you get a really neutral backswing and you steepen, that's when you have problems. Yeah. So lots of good players who go deep and then steeper, but are still absolutely fine. So let's go a little bit in that direction. So I want to just take this away for a second.
Sure.
Okay. So, good.
Oh, this feels odd.
So take it up to the top. Good, excellent. So that depth is now from there. Now you're going to feel like you're going to swing inside the box. Excellent. So you'll feel release from there. Yeah. So rather than feel like you've got the club face open, you'll actually feel like you've got the club face turning over. Okay, give me that one more time. Okay, up to the top. Excellent, and through. Fantastic. I love that. I actually think that as a drill, a little pause drill would actually be really helpful. I think in transition sometimes that sort of move can sort of creep in when you're up to the top and then you go. It's much easier to manage transition. Okay. Yeah. Let's hit one. Let's see what it does. Good, Amaya. Okay, weight just slightly into that left quad. Good.
The strike sounds night and day difference.
That
was
sounded
it,
so
wasn't
much
it?
better.
So much better.
Can we just leave this here?
Just leave that. Take that with you in the golf course. Okay, so more neutral. But the neutral path, as we saw before, doesn't guarantee the face.
Right.
So it's just, I think, a little bit of sort of some angles. A linear environment isn't great for everyone. I think some kind of shaping for somebody whose inclination is to go that way. Something that's angled against you that's going to fight your tendency is really, really good. So alignment sticks, like just low-hanging fruit, low-tech, inexpensive.
Yeah.
Anything, you can even roll up your towel,
Head
really
cover.
like that one. Head covers, anything. Just something that kind of gives you directional awareness that coming slightly from the inside is
Kind of
really
blocks
helpful.
you from being able to think your club can go there.
Without doubt.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let's do that again.
That's so good.
Flusher, absolute flusher.
Is that my draw coming back?
That's your draw. That's
160 on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
So good.
beautiful. Okay, let's sort of take this away.
Okay. Are you
Let's just
sure that
have a
was now
little-
my
Yeah, I
clutch?
know. Lysol
I was quite
sponsorship,
liking it
anyone?
actually.
The blurred line between club fitting and coaching is one to talk about, because I think so many people who are uncomfortable with coaching will just look at that and go, you know, well, there's nothing really I could do for you, Amaya. You know, you're struggling with a toe strike today. And then again, the coach will only see, well, today's not the day to be club fit. You know, we need to work in your swing. You need lessons. We see that all the time in the comments, you know, ex-player needs lessons. It's not, it just needs to be guided back in line. Amaya's got a great golf swing. She's a great athlete, played at a high level. She has club face awareness, spatial awareness, all the right things, the right ingredients. It's just a couple of little links in a very fluid chain are just slightly off.
And how do you feel about club fitters being or providing a little bit of coaching and
I like
tips?
it. I like it. As long as it's not intrusive to what comes naturally to the golfer. Because I don't want you, when you get back on the golf course, starting to do something really that different from what we're seeing today. So if I said to you, you know, I want your left wrist bowed, not slightly cupped at the top. I want you to go from being interlocked to baseball. Like those
are big changes.
That's too much.
No, yeah.
That's when you're starting to change the DNA of the player's swing. I don't love to get involved in that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think a little tip here or there.
Yeah, all our guys do it. I mean, I'm notorious for the
Right foot back.
right foot back and shoulder pointed right. But if you can get some people out of their comfort zone in a fit and try to extend the fitting experience, a little tip will fix it.
It will.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys. This is really helpful. I have been struggling a lot with my irons, especially the high. Well, I really do have a love affair with my 5, but between my 9 and my 5, we've been struggling a little bit.
Well, I think from what I see in your swing, Amaya, the shorter, more lofted the iron, the more you're going to strike it in the toe.
Yeah.
The more because the shaft's sitting in a more vertical position. So you're less likely to have the ability to sort of sweep it from the inside. So you're going to be making that move more and more. So not surprised to say you love a 5 iron.
Yeah.
Right. So
True.
cool. Okay, let's hit a couple of these. I just want to check that dynamic lie angle a little bit with that kind of swing change. Okay, wait a little more lead side. Sound of that strike is so
good.
Okay, that'll still be a fraction toy, but let's see where
Maybe
dynamically that
groove
is.
low as well.
Zoe? Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit.
Zoe.
Okay.
Come on. Hit the face.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's very, I mean, it's a
1.5
really
out of
neutral
10.
place to play from. We spoke earlier about the dynamic loft being a little bit of an issue. That's came nicely down as well. So yeah, just how do you feel? How do you feel about sort of distance from the golf ball? Are you really comfortable with the distance you stand from the golf ball? Do you feel like you stretch a little bit?
I feel like I'm stretching just a tad.
Maybe play with that a little bit within sort of your setup as well. See if you feel comfortable scooching in just a touch. Look at this. How strong that flight is.
I mean, I get it's a little to the left, but it's 25 yards longer.
Yeah, where's that going?
Moving back in really nicely.
Yeah. Face a bit shut.
Yeah, Yeah, and just, I think it's the exact shape we want. If we take that 1.8 out to in and move it to 1.8 into out,
yeah.
with the same face relationship, we have a push draw rather than a pull draw.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I see. So, I think with the little bits that you've kind of got as sort of takeaways, this would be for me the wrong time to mess with your irons.
That's fair.
Like, I think the dynamical angles looks better as that swing
Square,
kind of gets on to being a little bit better.
The loft's in a better place.
Yep.
Ball speed and club head speed have a chance to get a bit faster. Peak height goes up.
Way up, way up.
So the fitting that I did with Patty, he still has a job, is what you're saying. Maybe.
We'll go that far. We're going to wait and see this driver.
Maybe.
Really, yeah.
But I definitely need to go back to doing some practice to work on that kind of out to in path.
I think every golfer should have forever drills.
Yeah.
And because we all have the same tendencies that kind of creep into our game. And if we have maybe 2 or 3 forever drills, it just holds the whole puzzle, you know, of our golf swing together. So I think for you, when I see your setup, I see weight a little too much right side. I see shaft angle back just a little bit address. I'd love to see a little bit forward shaft lean. And I'd love to sort of, in your mind, for you to feel like you're a stronger ball flight player. So you're trying to flight things down a little bit. And I even like using things like, I love using slopes when it comes to angle of attack. But, you know, when if I was you and I was on a tee box, I'd be trying to find myself a nice slope. So I can feel like that can preset the weight a little bit more lead side. And then I can sort of, you know, let that weight travel onto the lead leg and really promote that forward, you know, shaft lean, getting some nice compression on it.
It kind of forces the pressure shift.
It does. It kind of presets you a little bit and then guides you to move in that direction as you transition, you know, rather than obviously feeling like, you know, you kind of get very neutral, very symmetrical, and, you know, you kind of hit off the back foot, and like even coming off the back foot's a bit late. You do it after the ball, like all those little tendencies. So slopes are good.
The slopes are good.
Slopes are good.
Trying for some slopes and also some forever activities.
Yes.
That will help correct my out to in.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem at all. I like where you're at with it. Your good strikes are excellent strikes.
I just feel like today was not a great day with my irons for sure. My swing is going through some things.
Do you know what? If you had said to me, I hate it and anything would beat this, I'd be like, okay, well that leaves us all this latitude. Right now, it feels like it's that.
Yeah.
It might be that, but it feels like it's that. Yeah,
Honestly, I don't know, guys. This is the one. If there was a $3,000 on the line, I'm not a gambling gal. I'm sure he wants to see me win.
That's nice.
Smashed.
That's the one you're going to have a hard time beating, Mikey.
Yeah.
But you still look confident.
Where was that hit on the face?
Pretty good.
Easy peasy.
6 millimeters toe. Vertical impact was 0.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
pretty much ideal.
Okay.
That's a good one. You're going to struggle with that
I'm
one.
so sorry, guys, but this is the driver for me. This is the one.
Nah.
This is the one.
He still fancies the job, Amaya.
Oh dear. You guys said you didn't want to do another driver fitting, but here we are.
We're here. We love a challenge.
Here we are.
To the moon, that thing.
Yeah, it's got the bomber flight, doesn't it? It's got the high launch, low spin bomber flight. Not surprised that you two have the bond that you have.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Very good.
96.5 miles an hour. Efficiency is very high. Dynamic loft is high, but because of the high strike, it doesn't spin.
No.
Yeah.
So you get good speed, good launch, good spin. Obviously, Amaya, you've got the driver set well. You've got the weight in the toe, so when you do hit it in the toe, you're getting as much protection really as you can get out of it, which is great. If we look at Amaya's best ones with her driver,
It's really good.
it's a nice soft draw. The miss it tends to turn a little bit more than that, but similar when we look at it that way. Okay.
Cool.
Well,
Challenge accepted?
challenge accepted. we like a challenge.
Okay, so This is a blue driver.
Welcome to your future, Amaya.
A blue. Very presumptuous of you.
I'm confident in my boy.
And if by future you mean I'm about to hit it shortly, then sure. How well? Yet to be determined.
Life-changing. Game-changing.
Little different look, little different feel, I'm sure. Take a couple to get used to it. And then shot 3 and onwards, we'll start kind of looking at, are the numbers in the right direction?
Oh no.
That was a good start. I actually thought at first you might struggle with the differences in, like, ping head weight is super heavy. Did that feel totally different?
Yes.
In a good way or bad way?
In a kind of good way.
Okay.
I don't want to admit it.
I can see that. Sounded really solid, Mikey.
Yeah, a little flatter flight.
Yeah, that had some chase to it, didn't it?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, ball speed's
Ball
nice
speed
to see.
spiked.
Ball speed's there. Launch is still in a good window. Spin's nice.
Okay. I mean,
Same, yeah.
yeah. Okay, 2 more.
Darn it.
In the middle of the the middle of the fairway is nicer than the left side of the
Yeah.
fairway, but
There's no bushes in the middle of the
no,
fairway.
no.
No creeks, no...
Has the trash talk started with the first option? This is just the first
That
option.
comes for free.
It's an abusive fitting, basically.
Oh dear. Oh, that was a miss.
We've seen those types of misses with the other driver. They don't do that.
No. Good miss.
That was your longest one today.
This is fun in the most heartbreaking of ways. I can't get over how you guys are smiling right now. You're like, $3,000 still in our account. Secured.
No, it's honestly, it's going to be really, really close. Really close. We've got work to do.
And now I pushed it out.
All right.
I have to say, this feels really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looks okay, too?
It looks great, feels good.
All right, Maya. Let's have a look. Driver number 2.
Looks very different to the other two.
That's a good looking flight.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite have that bomber sort of, okay.
Good ball speed. Yeah. How's that song go? Surprise, surprise.
By that, shot 1 and 2, your ball speed at 140 was okay. AI smoke around the same is okay, but they kind of look a little bit cute in comparison to 146.
Cute.
A little cute.
Wow.
That's the jump.
Yeah.
That was the jump we wanted. Up to 100. So again, we talked about the ping head weight is high. So we know that that's sort of with a counterbalance shaft, slightly longer shaft, you can get the club head speed up there. But if we just give you something that same length, but overall total a little bit lighter, you'll get more out of you, and you just got 3 miles an hour club head speed. That's huge. And that's not even really kind of striking it in the best spot yet. Huge potential on that one. I just like this flight in this one.
I mean, that one might be, the cutty or spinnier one, but it's not putting you in trouble at all.
No, and I bet ball speed's good again. 144.
144
That
now.
was
Great strike.
little.
What loftus?
9
At 9.
at 9.
You could knock that down.
Knock it
one.
down.
Yeah. Amaya, can we steal that one second?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
All right.
We have the definite nucleus of what is big time sort of improvements, Amaya. Club head speed, ball speed. Mike's just turned the loft down a little bit. So we think keeping that launch up but bringing the spin way down. I mean, we've got the green at 275. I expect within the next few shots to be hitting onto that green.
Yeah, I agree.
275.
Mm-hmm.
Put me on a long drive stage.
Sounded so good.
Mm-hmm. air thin.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the same jump.
Been kicked up.
Yeah, a little on the face. So this is the Titleist?
Yeah, TSR 3,
Okay.
9 degree, and then same shaft we had in the TaylorMade.
Okay. I love the way the Titleist looks. Beautiful.
That sounded absolutely perfect. Really nice.
Oh, we're so close.
So close.
We're so close. Oh no.
Look at that spin.
Yeah, that's the numbers. Look at that.
How do you guys do this? Every club is getting better and better. Not that I had a doubt, but I did want to win.
Okay, easier to turn this one over, it seems, Amaya.
Maybe too easy?
Yeah, a little bit. When that's in your...
I really
the
wanted
miss.
this one to work. I love the way it looks. Felt a little, I don't know. To me, it felt heavier.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's true.
Okay, back to the TaylorMade. We have to have you try Autoflex.
I can do that better, for sure.
Just had a little bit of a look at that spinny one again.
Yeah.
About 9 in LS.
I hit that off the bottom of the club.
Okay. So sometimes with Autoflex, this is the kind of downside of it. The upside is a little bit of the kind of extra kick. It's nice and light, but it can be sometimes quite a lot to handle. And actually people will draw back from it, but they won't swing it as quickly. I don't see you kind of doing as well with that type of profile, Maya.
No.
Okay, all good.
It was beautiful.
While it lasted.
It sure looked good.
Yep. There's a conversation starter anywhere you go.
Oh, can you imagine?
All right, Amaya. TaylorMade QI10, the low spin version.
Okay.
I feel like you've got me a little bit rattled right now, you know?
I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm really nervous here.
Nervous for the Ping's future?
Yeah, I am. I still love her. I'm not 100% sold yet.
No.
But I am nervous.
Great swing.
Thank you. Like, let's get there.
Good.
Speed just goes down a bit.
A little bit.
We are so close, folks.
It's really close.
So close. Little luck.
Just with the spin
That
drops.
coming 8?
No. Okay, switch out, Maya.
Okay. Oh.
All right, Maya. We really are hanging our hopes on this one. We've been around a little bit of Callaway. We've been in low spin QI10.
Yeah.
Tried TSR3, which is normally our kind of go-to
know.
for ball speed. Didn't quite see it, but this is the one. This is the one we saw a little sparkle from.
Okay.
QI10 core has a unicorn speed.
Appears to have.
See?
Let's see.
So this is the one. This is going head to head
Yes.
with my Ping right now.
Word,
Okay.
word.
Okay.
Duking it out between those two.
Let's go. Oh my God, that felt great.
$97, 141. Interesting, isn't it?
We are so close.
That's close.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get 270 in it, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Look at there's the speed.
Yeah.
Giddy up, there's the speed.
So I have to like focus on
Yeah.
speeding up a little
I think
bit.
a little bit of kind of change in intent, you know, a little bit more little bit more push.
Okay.
Try and look for max speed.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a long drive
That was
contest.
crushed.
Let's go. Let's go.
280.
Come on. Yeah.
280. There
We
she
did
is.
it.
There she is.
We got it. I'm celebrating. Can I do it with my ping though? Is the ultimate
Just about to
question.
find out. Okay, so give me 2 more just like that, because we knew that speed was in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Really good speed with this one. We were able to sort of get closer to your launch conditions, which was good.
And brought that spin down a bit.
And that's where the 15 yards on the carry came from.
Just 15 yards.
Just 15.
big
Casual 15.
Pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Little left.
Touch, yep, just a touch. Sometimes think, on the golf course, like 24 yards left is in just about every fairway.
Yeah.
Just about. I mean,
Left edge,
if
maybe.
you're a right to left player
Yeah.
and you aim that down the right side, you're just about in every fairway. Great speed again, Amaya.
Okay. One more.
Yeah. Best one of the day.
Crushed.
It was a little heely, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It was Healy.
Yeah.
Definitely a bit thin.
Great miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, first tee miss.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
All right. Let's give ping round 2. This is like sudden death.
It was a good run.
Good run while it lasted.
Yeah.
Oh, poor. Very poor. I
Okay.
think she's protesting.
No, it's not, but it's it was too high in the head for
Yeah.
the ball speed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be with it. Good launch, good spin.
Yeah.
137, 38.
Push that out to the right.
Think of it, with a new driver, you won't need earplugs every time you hit it.
Okay, so very controversial with that one, with the sound. You either love it or you hate it.
Michael, you?
I'm not a fan.
Oh no.
Okay, one more, then we're
Okay.
going to do a couple more hits with QI, just to seal the deal, That's...
No.
It's okay.
She served you well.
Yeah, it was
A
good.
faithful
It was a
servant.
good run.
Really like that miss with this one. That's a couple of times you've hit that Healy one.
Yeah.
That is just a dead straight 255. And
Yeah.
really actually pretty good on speed. Don't hate that at all. When you swing this one, how does it feel different? Or if it does feel different, what do you sort of get from it?
I feel like everything that you've said is contrary to what I feel, which is why I'm a little bit. So I feel this is heavier
Yeah, yeah.
overall as a driver. Is that true?
No.
No. This feels
lighter.
heavier. Like it feels like. I know you said the ping has more weight in the head, but for some reason this feels like it has more weight in the head.
I mean, the ping has a counterbalance shaft, Maya. That can obviously disturb what you feel with swing weight.
Yeah.
So, that's why a gram scale and obviously what you feel are very different. It's more important. It's way more important what you feel than what this says.
Yeah.
So, if you feel like it's heavier, that's truth
You're right.
to the player.
It's interesting. So like that's why I was afraid to say it because I know what you've been saying and like what I feel.
Yeah.
But what's true is true. What's fact
true
is fact.
true, exactly. Yeah.
But what I feel is definitely like there's more substance when I'm in my downswing to this driver
Yeah.
than the ping.
Which is generally helpful, especially if you've got a left miss.
Right.
Right, a little bit more of what feels like head weight can stop that rate of closure. It can feel like you've got a little bit more push to the right,
Right.
which is good for you,
Okay.
generally speaking. Okay, sign us off with a 270, another 270.
Yeah, just another
Just
one.
another one.
Okay. Gonna make Fareen Samji and Kelly Rudney proud out here. Let's go, I'm channeling them. And that was not it. Or was it?
It was not bad at all. It was just a little high in the head.
Oh, we're almost
Darn
there.
close.
It was a 260. Well, thank you guys so much.
Well, that was fun. So we ended up, where did we shake out in the end? 10? Did we end up? Yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10 yards.
Wow.
10 yards. Little quicker. We kind of kept what we liked about your driver in the launch conditions.
Yep.
We just got something that moved a little bit quicker, and had a little bit less of a left tendency.
Tighter dispersion.
Yeah, which was really good. That's a little bit of it right there as well.
Yeah.
This is important.
Yeah, that extra club head speed is nice. And earlier on when we saw it too, that 144 ball speed pickup, like I said, we were kind of scratching our heads going, where is this speed coming from?
Yeah.
You know, right place, right time of fitting, yeah, for sure. But yeah, to leave here a few miles an hour faster and 10 yards longer, I mean, that's a win-win for us.
Win-win
It
for me.
seemed like, Amaya, when you wanted to with this driver, you had that extra gear. Like when we talked about maybe putting a little bit more into it,
Yeah.
you actually had one that we ended up went a bit left, so we cut it, but it was 148 club ball speed, 148,
Wow.
which is really good.
Yeah.
Almost 10 miles an hour on what you had. So
Wow.
that's meaningful, and I think over time, getting used to the QI10 head for Amaya, it's only going to get
100%.
better, only going to get
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
You have a swing built to hit drivers and hit them well. You really do.
Thank you.
So
But that 275 yardage is, yeah, we saw it, you know, we saw that almost 281.
yeah.
That is, like that's close to a new norm for you.
Okay.
I think with this driver outside for sure.
Okay. So 260, 275, or 275 is my new, what I'm going for, what this can give me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. Amaya, thank you.
Thank you so much. This was so much fun. This was the best of challenges. I'm a little heartbroken, but
okay.
I'm leaving with a potentially new relationship. So
Yeah.
happy to
The
know what
only
works
way is
best.
up. Yeah.
Thank you
that
so
was
much.
Fun. You're welcome.
Awesome.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Well, I think great for you guys to meet Amaya. We'd love, again, to have Amaya come in on the channel and do some further testing. I think at that
Absolutely.
club head
Yeah,
speed, Amaya's great with kind of some wood testing. So if you would come back on and join us again, I think that would be awesome.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, that
I
would
would
be
love
fun.
to.
Love it.
It's always a pleasure joining you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. Little check-in on Amaya's irons. We ended up doing a bit of a driver fit. It really was the oldest club in the bag.
Yeah.
It really was. We do owe you a putter fit.
Oh, okay.
We owe you a putter fit because
That's
I know
true.
that's the
Okay.
one that you haven't had.
Yeah.
So let's make that to do for down the line.
I would love that. Thank you guys so much.
Good stuff. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Let us know again. What do you want us to sort of do more of in terms of the in-person fit videos? It's great to dive into the golf bag for players and look at the performance. What do you guys want to see? We've done lots of driver testing. More than happy to do the rest of the bag, but we want to know what you guys want to see us fit for.
Love it.
Good job, Michael.
Thank you, sir.
Proud of you.
Yeah, well, not bad.
Good stuff. All right, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.